Jack Draper thrived on crowd hostility, overcoming Thanasi Kokkinakis in a tense 5-set win. Jack Draper triumphed in a thrilling comeback to silence a boisterous home crowd and defeat Thanasi Kokkinakis in the second round of the Australian Open, advancing with a 6-7, 3, 6-3, 3-6, 7-5, 6-3 victory on John Cain Arena. Draper, unbothered by the hostile atmosphere, actively engaged with the crowd at key moments by cupping his ear and fist-pumping in their direction, a sharp contrast to his friend Jacob Fearnley, who had refrained from reacting to Nick Kyrgios's crowd in the opening round. Draper acknowledged the intense atmosphere, describing it as the most hostile he'd encountered. It was an electric atmosphere. Obviously, I was getting quite a bit of abuse from the crowd. Sometimes, you don't want to rile them, but, honestly, it gave me energy. There were moments I was down, but I came through tough games, and it gave me that extra push, said Draper. I've got thick skin. It was a long match, and when I pulled through, I felt good, giving a thumbs up at the end. Despite being booed onto the court, Draper maintained focus, with umpire Mariana Veljovic struggling to manage the crowd, even as Kokkinakis showed sportsmanship by conceding a point during a disturbance. Draper also admitted to some rustiness from his first-round win after a hip injury affected his preparation, while Kokkinakis contended with a persistent pectoral issue. Kokkinakis served superbly in the first set, but Draper bounced back to win the second. After a brief setback in the third, Draper fought back from 3-5 down in the fourth, winning 4 games in a row to force a decider. Despite enduring further pressure from both Kokkinakis and the crowd, Draper won the final set 6-3 to secure his spot in the third round, where he will face Australian Alexander Vukic. I felt my tennis was a lot better than in the first round. I'm improving each set, and I'm happy with how I competed. It was a good match to come through, said Draper. Meanwhile, Kokkinakis expressed frustration over his ongoing injury issues, calling the situation mental and physical torture and vowing to consult experts.